Parents, so I just wanted to make a quick little Google Classroom video tutorial. I know that if you've been with me all year long, you might have seen one from me before. So I have some new parents, so I wanted to share that with them. And just since we're doing virtual learning right now, I thought it would be good for everybody to have a little update. I feel like in the situation we're in right now, it literally takes a village to raise these children and to try to make sure everybody's on track and doing what they're supposed to do. So I discovered some things as a parent yesterday that will be helping me keep my child on track for this week and next week. And hopefully that's going to be the end of it. And I just wanted to share some of that with you. But just specifically first for my Google Classroom. So when your child goes, to their classes, let's just say they're in my first block, we always go to the classwork tab, never the stream. Nothing is in the stream of any importance. Everything is always in the classwork tab. So it starts with whatever the most current week is. So this is the week we're in right now. And everything for this week that we have to do so far has been added. I add things daily. So the whole week of work is not on here because I don't want them necessarily doing something ahead of time. I need them to stay on track with me. Like they're not ready to take a quiz over Ye Shin when we haven't read Ye Shin yet. They're not ready to take their DLR test yet when we haven't finished this week's practice DLR. So everything is updated daily. My Google Classroom is always emoji coded, and I believe that Miss Davis uses this same kind of system as me, the science teacher. So first of all, the check mark. Let's talk about what the check mark means. The check mark means this is an assignment, and you can see this one today is due today. This one is how I'll be checking to see if your children did their classwork today on Wednesday, January 20th. So it's due today. It's not graded. That's what the check mark means. Okay. It is an assignment. They do need to do it. It's always going to be good practice to do whatever the check marks are to prepare you for graded assignments, but it's not graded. Okay. Anything with eyeballs is just something to view. So today, this is today's agenda, and they can look at, I always pull it up at the beginning of class, but they can look at what we're going to do today. If they're absent, they can look and see what we did today, what they missed, and what needs to be accomplished. And it always has what we're doing, and it also will have like what's happening on Friday, which is generally our quizzing testing day. So it has all of that. These are things that I would normally have on the board for them where our agenda's at in class. Okay. Anything with a book in front of it is the story that we're going to be tested on eventually. So this is our story, Ye Shin, that we're reading. We're going to start reading it today, and they'll be taking a comprehension test over it either Friday or Monday of next week. This is our book, okay? So check mark again. Here's their DLR. It is this one. This is not graded. It also has video instructions with it to show them how to use DocHub and for you to help them if needed. So from last week, you can see anything that has an exclamation mark. Exclamation mark means graded assignments. So that's what the exclamation mark means. And I'm pretty sure the only other emoji that I use is this notebook. And anything that has this notebook means that we are putting that in our interactive notebook. Your child's interactive notebook is located in their resources tab. Here is their interactive notebook, which has all the study guides from the year, that we've entered in and talked about this year, linked. Okay, all of these are links to study guides for them. And I do the interactive notebook check every couple of weeks, and it's always should be an easy 100 for your child to make, as long as I take the time, when we add new study guides. We link it together. We do it together in class. Okay, so that's interactive notebook. That's what's going on this week. All right, always remember classwork. Always reach out if you have any questions. Now I want to show you student view. This is what I discovered yesterday that I found very helpful for checking on my own child. So first things first, if your child is on a Chromebook, then they're automatically going to be logged into their Coffee account. If they are logging in from a phone or some other device that is not their school issued Chromebook, always make sure that it has first name, last name at coffee.k12.ga.us, okay, when you log into that account. If not, their Google Classrooms are not going to show up, okay? If they're logged into just like a regular Gmail account, they're not going to show up. So they have to be logged into that account. So you just go and you add an account and you type it in, first name, last name at coffee, k12.ga.us. So to-do list is amazing. It's going to default to all classes, and it's got these 3 great tabs up here. And so you can see everything that has been assigned for your child this week and the due dates. All right, if you want to just look at one specific class, then you can look at just one specific class, okay? This is the missing work tab, and you can see, you can click on last week, and you can see if they didn't turn something in. And you can see exactly what class that they didn't turn something in, when it was due, and then you can have your child contact that teacher about trying to get that missing assignment turned in to them so they don't have a 0 for that grade. Okay? Done. If you go to last week, all right, it's going to tell you the grades they made on everything that was turned in last week and was completed. So again, they can look at, okay, what did I make on this assignment? If it's not a good grade, I need to contact Miss Johnston or Miss Davis or Mr. Brockington and ask, can I please redo this assignment? And I can tell you the answer is always going to be yes, okay? Any assignment can always be redone. Now, not quizzes and tests necessarily, but daily work that we do in Google Classroom can always be redone. So they need to reach out, and if it can't, like I feel like I'm speaking for all the teachers here, if it can't be redone, then that teacher's going to say, no, you can't redo this. Let's try to do better on it next time around, or maybe you can earn some extra credit. So I don't want to say that it can always be redone, but for me, pretty much everything that is not a quiz or test can still be redone. But the child has to reach out to me and say, Miss Johnston, I need to redo this assignment, and then let me know when they have resubmitted it. Okay? So all of this can be found on your Google Classroom app on your phone too. So if you don't have the Google Classroom app on your phone, here's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that or not real well. I don't have a really good view. Okay, these are Savannah's classes again, and it has that to-do list right up at the top, just like we're looking at here. So you can also have it on your phone if you need to add the app to your phone and check that out. So I just wanted to share that with you. The other thing I want to share with you is the calendar. So it's nicely color-coded by class where you can see what's due for which class when. So that's what I wanted to share with you. This to-do list is life. Like, I will be using this from now on with my daughter. I love it. Great way for parents to stay on top of what needs their kids need to do. Also, I shared this with the children yesterday because the main goal is not for you to do this with them, but for them to do this. So anyways, I hope this helps some. I'm sorry it's a little long. Y'all have a great day. Please reach out if you need me.